Tesla's app told me that this damaged front camera was going to need a collision center, a month-long wait, and a trip to Maryland. But once I talked to an actual person, the solution was completely different. So I was pulling out of my garage the other day. I noticed the front display for the front camera was blurry, so I figured it had some dirt on it, popped out, went to clean it off. It's completely shattered. It was still functional, but it clearly needed to be replaced. So I pulled up the Tesla app, put in a service request, I took the pictures, followed the step-by-step process, and it kept on pointing me in the direction of the collision center appointment up in Owings Mills, Maryland, which is an hour and a half away, and I had to take a day off of work. It was going to be at least a month out to get an appointment. No matter what I did, I canceled, started again. I thought maybe it was the pictures I took different pictures, different angles. Every time the AI analysis came out to the same conclusion, had to go to a collision center. So then I called the customer support line to try and talk to somebody. Of course, that was automated as well, and that just directed me back to the Tesla app. So I decided to do this the old school way. So I got in my car, drove up to the Tesla service center in Sterling, and walked through the front door. I immediately talked to one of the advisors, who was free at the time, and I explained the situation with my camera. And he immediately said, yeah, I think we can replace that here. It shouldn't be a problem. Let's take a look. We walked outside. He inspected the damage, noticed there was no damage surrounding the camera. It was just the camera itself, and said, this isn't a problem. Let's go back in and get you an appointment. So I then told him about the collision center appointment that the app was trying to book for me, and he didn't really have an answer for that. But he said, we do this all the time. It's not a problem. And this is where things got really interesting. So he says, how does next Tuesday work? I mean, this is 4 days out from Tuesday. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. And he said, okay, well, let's get you an appointment. It'll be between 7 a.m. and noon. I'm thinking, no problem. I can make arrangements and drop the car off. And he said, well, we actually can do this with our mobile service and come to your house. What's your home address? I told him where I live. He said, not a problem. Just leave your car in the driveway and we'll do the work for you. When you get home from work, it'll be all taken care of. So I'm like, man, this is getting better and better. I can't believe what's happening. And then he proceeds to tell me, get this, it's also under warranty, so no cost to me whatsoever. So I was blown away at that point. I almost had to pinch myself. I thought I was dreaming, but it was real. We booked the appointment. The tech's going to be coming out here in a couple days, and I'm going to leave the car out in the driveway. And when I get home from work, it'll be taken care of. Unbelievable. I went from being told to wait over a month, drive to Maryland, and have to probably pay out of pocket to having this done in my driveway for free. Tesla's technology is incredible. I'm amazed every day I get behind the wheel and this thing drives itself. But in this situation, the automation and the AI, it failed me. And the human interaction actually solved the problem immediately. So if you're ever in a situation where you need to enter a service request and you're in the app and you're in an endless loop where you think things are just not right, don't hesitate to go up to the service center, walk in and talk to somebody. I recommend going during off-peak hours so they're not busy and you're more than likely be able to walk in like I did, talk to somebody, and get the answer you need, and it might surprise you. So I went from having to pay out of pocket, potentially, drive an hour and a half away, take time off of work, and wait at least a month to get the service done, to this costing me nothing, and it's going to be done in a few days, and I just leave the car in the driveway. So just to kind of wrap up here, the app experience is frustrating, but the actual Tesla service experience was fantastic.